Good evening.
So this is my story, the journey of a young mother. So who am I? Some call me young mother, single mother, spoiled child, only child, crazy, confused. Some tell me I'm too grown for my age. Labels. If you're living in the same society as I, you have those placed on you all the time. However, it's up to you to decide whether you let those labels define you or not. I don't, so it's only fair I tell you who I actually am, right? My name is Ivanna Waweru. I'm the founder of Dada Foundation. I'm a counseling psychologist, a blogger, and a community developer. Crazy and confused? Maybe a little bit. Sometimes the webs of life get the best of me. I mean, if you're seated here today and the craze of self-discovery has never caught up with you, I'd like to see you. You might help me deal with my own quarter-life crisis. So this is me before, and this is me after. A little bit different, but it's still me. Pregnant, maybe I look like a single mother, and maybe I look a little bit confused, but I'm still me, and I would really like for this girl now to go and talk to her, but instead I'm doing that in another way by talking to other girls who may need me. Anyway, people see you differently than who you really are, and that's something that I've had to deal with. They don't know that because of my unfulfilled sense of love and acceptance, I got pregnant at 18. That I have worked so hard to forgive myself, and I am still working on that. And that I still turn up and work twice as hard as the 21-year-old next door, and hope with all my might that no one else has to go through the same pain of not understanding their pain. Because yes, it's painful not to understand the pain you're going through. And so, I'd also want to reach out so wide and help people make sense out of their wounds and reduce the rate of addictions, young motherhood, teenage pregnancy, and other related issues. I have made a few wrong turns, but I have also made it my business to make bigger and better right turns. I got pregnant about the same time as I was doing my O-levels. And when I broke the news to my mom, she told me that the condition to her supporting me was that I went back to school. And that I did. When I was 7 months pregnant, I enrolled for a diploma in counseling psychology. And yes, I did not defer any semester. Just missed doing one set of exams, which I eventually did. And I graduated after 2 years successfully with a diploma in a subject I absolutely love and a 2-year-old son. Psychology was the missing puzzle in my life. It's helped me nourish my soul and heal my wounds. Juggling motherhood and student life hasn't been easy. It was hard, to say the least. And it's gotten me short nights, long days, and mighty responsibilities. However, I've still managed to pull through, and my social life went down the drain. This girl who was pregnant had friends. She had friends before, and she was popular, and she was happy-go-lucky. And she lost a lot of friends after she got pregnant. And I wasn't ready for that, but it came, and I had to deal with it. But I've also come to learn, and I've learned many lessons after getting pregnant, and losing friends, and learning so many things that I didn't think I'd be able to learn at my age. And I've been able to learn that a small circle of loyal people is enough for me, and that relationships become complex when you're a mother and you have all these duties, and you're 21. People expect you to have 21-year-old friends, but sometimes those 21-year-old friends are not there and they're not willing to be your friend. So yeah, I've learned to deal with that and manage with what I have, the people who are there for me, and I'm able to be there also for myself, because emotionally I've been a wreck. I've been having trouble accepting who I am. I've been having trouble forgiving myself, forgiving others, and also forgiving what I did to myself and what I did to others. Now what? After I got pregnant and I got my child, when my child was 9 months, in 2015, I had this need for someone to understand me emotionally. And so I looked for a support group because I knew there was something like a support group. Some people don't even know there's something like a support group. And when I looked online, I tried to ask around, there was nothing I could find. And so I decided, why not start my own support group? Because, well, I had the knowledge of psychology. And so I started something. I began with meetups at Uhuru Park. This is us now in Uhuru Park, and this is us at now a restaurant where we're able to go and meet physically. First we began online, Facebook, WhatsApp, but now we meet at this restaurant, and our recent training was on mat making. And we were able to teach people to make mats and hopefully learn to make a living from the comfort of their homes. Because when you have a baby, you can't just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to look for a job, and then leave your baby with someone, and maybe that's just an extra expense you're not ready for. So we had the mat making. And this is Jackie at the training. This was her with her mat, with the first few strands she had done. And this is her after the training, with her whole mat and ready to sell. And as you can see, Jackie is pregnant, a little bit pregnant, then a little bit more pregnant. And so this is her with her mat, and I'm so happy because Jackie was a stay-at-home mom. And Jackie is now able to make mats from the comfort of her home and earn a living. And most mothers would want that. If you're a mother here and you have a small baby, I know you would really like to just stay at home with your baby, take care of them, and well, also make some money on the side because we all have to eat. And so it's been a journey filled with setbacks, but now we are a registered community-based organization, Weza Dada. This is Swahili for you can sister. And so we've been able to move from just being at Uhuru Park and being just a group of girls who have babies talking and encouraging one another to a group with bigger and better goals. Now our goals are to empower young moms psychologically and economically. We are also going to high schools and talking to young girls on a program called Self-Love, Self-Care, and Mindfulness. Somehow I think if someone taught me the things I know now, I probably wouldn't get pregnant, but I mean it's useless complaining about what would have happened. So it's time for me to take the lessons I have and go and teach others what they can do and what not to do. And I'd like to say also that sometimes I worry about the future. I worry that, will my baby be okay? Will I be able to be a mother enough? Will I get married? Will the man I marry accept my child? But those are things that I've had to deal with and other young moms have to deal with. I've tried helping them deal with that because acceptance is key in all this, and blame games are for cowards. So I stopped blaming the society, I stopped blaming my family, I stopped blaming the baby's father, and I took control of what happened to me, and I'm trying to make better realities. I'd like to call out to you as the audience today that your story, your circumstances, your trauma is not a reason to wallow in your pain and just say, oh, I have this problem and so I won't be able to do anything and I just need to stay at home and cry and cry. No, your story, your circumstances is your mission. God doesn't make you go through anything, and if you don't believe in God, there's always a higher power you believe in, that He can't make you go through what you've gone through just for the sake of you going through it and then you die and then people go through it again and again and again. I think the reason why you go through your challenges is for you to come forth and help other people, and that's what I've been trying to do. Of course, it won't be easy helping people because community-based organizations and non-governmental organizations are hard to deal with, but it's something that if you're called to, you just have to oblige. And I think there's no point that if I'm dealing with young mothers, there are other people who go through other issues, like there are young moms I've met and they miscarried. And sometimes it's hard for me to step into their shoes and walk with them the way I walk with these other moms who have children. But I think if you've gone through a miscarriage and you come and let's say we work together, you see you'll be able to understand this girl and be able to work with her in a better way than I would, because I didn't go through the miscarriage and I don't really understand the intensity of the issue. And so again, I call you. Your story is your mission. Thank you.